can use another phone from where you can use the mic.
Yes.
Stop the system mic and use the mic of the cell phone.
Sir, I hope
Yeah, it's very clear now. Only thing is you have to stop the mic of the system.
Yes, sir. Sir, it will run, sir. Actually, they are all listening on the speaker. We have put it on the speaker. So I will introduce.
Please go ahead. Again, there's a problem in connectivity.
Coordinating institutions. Yes. Sir, 1 second.
Yeah, it's clear now. Go ahead. Sudhir, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sir, am I audible, sir? No?
No, you can go to the next room and speak from the speaker, and after that we will listen. If your speaker is not working here, go to the next room and speak from the cell phone.
Yes, sir. Yes. Go to some other room.
Yes.
And if you have the list of participants, then read it from there. List of participants you have it for you. And just
We can't hear you, so please go to the next room and speak.
Sir, am I audible, sir, now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, we have the participants from different different regional coordinating institutes from different parts of the country today for the 2-day national workshop on the community engagement opportunities involving the multiple entry, multiple exit model in NEP 2020. So I welcome all the respected participants here. They have traveled so long, and they have reached the FDC MGNCRE. So in this regard, I would like to welcome today the respected participants we have from Dr. MB Kumbareji from SGBAU, and I would like to welcome Mavle sir from the Amravati, and I would like to welcome the Prashant S. Kaduji from VNIT Nagpur. I would like to welcome the Professor Ashish Pandeji from the IIT Roorkee. We have the respected professor from the Dr. BAMU Aurangabad, Professor T.R. Patil ji. And I would like to welcome, a warm welcome to the Ravichandran ji from Gandhigram Institute, Regional Coordinating Institute. And we have so many other participants who are from another RCIs who will be joining are joining with us. And I would like to welcome the respected Professor Virendra sir for giving this opportunity for being the chief guest at this program. And I would like to welcome all of you for blessing us in at the program at the Faculty Development Center, Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education. So in this regard, firstly, I would like to welcome the participants And I would like to thank the our chairman, Dr. W.G. Prasanna Kumar, in extending his support in organizing the program. And I would request Professor Virendra sir for giving his address, which were where we are eagerly waiting for the address of the chief guest today. Ji.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Sudhir Kumar, for country. And on this historic occasion, this today on community engagement and multiple entry, multiple exit module of National Education Policy 2020. This workshop is being organized by Mahatma Gandhi National Council for Rural Education. So there are two things which are important today. One is the Janmashtami, very historic day for this country, and second at MGNCRE, which is again a historic place for rural education system with which Unnat Bharat Abhiyan is linked with. So I welcome and pay regards to Prasanna ji, the chairman of MGNCRE, that he thought about it and that how new education policy can be rolled out in the country, taking all the aspects of new education policy. I am aware that when we were preparing new education policy from say 1916, 15 to say rolled out in 2020, many deliberations had taken place across the country. I am happy to share that I was part of many deliberations that how we can effectively prepare a education policy which is based on Indian philosophy, Indian ethos, and which can provide India as a leadership in the academic system of this world. And we derived many things from Nalanda, Takshila, Vishwaguru, India played for not less than say 1500 years in the modern era. And then only after 16th, 17th century, the new education
This meeting is
system
being recorded.
has come in the world. And you see that only after 17th, later part of 17th century and then 18th century, the Macaulay introduced the new system and whole our traditional wisdom, traditional schooling, Guru Shishya Parampara was destroyed. So now again, government has thought that how we can revive our original base of education system in the country, which is mainly based on community engagement and social responsibility. So how we can connect our education program with the society, how we can prepare a value-based educated citizen of this country, and education can be linked with the livelihoods. Education is not mere industry, most of the government jobs, most of other things. They feel that the skill commuted by our students in their education program is not worthy. So this new education policy is trying that how we can make our academic programs in such a way that it is really worthy of a man, a person who will roll out after his academic degrees to the society and can get very good quality respect among the people, can earn and good quality livelihood in his life. So it is connected with the life, it is connected with the job, it is connected with the vocation program, and all these principles are based on what we envisage in Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. So this is very right of thought about it, and now today
His voice is not clear.
many regional coordinating institute are participating. This program is live on YouTube and our channel. And we see that whatever done with our UGC chairman as well as vice chairman, and they said that this kind of program with all the universities, all the higher education institute in the West now, India is envisaging. So with this brief spends, those who are participating, even having holiday of Janmashtami, people who are joining online presentation, and then we can deliberate the new education policy, particularly entry multiple exit module, and is preparing for multiple entry. If you are able to leave your education due to many other reasons, university or the college will provide you with the certificate. Then if you study for 2 years, it can be termed as diploma. If you study for 3 years, then it will be a degree. And if you so this is open. This is this qualification framework is being developed.
Sir, please inform me if this problem or yes. Wait, sir, there is a problem with the network. Sir,
By UGC as well as AICT and steel. So his skill can be equivalent to what? If he is not educated formal system in school and college, he is termed oh तुम केन कुछ नहीं आता तुम की कोई वैल्यू नहीं है हमारे our education system में चाहे वो private a very good master artisan who can prepare a very good carpet or very good clothes or very good or PhD or equivalent to a
very good investor. Network is yes, yes. Sir, please send the link on WhatsApp.
I have seen many progressive farmers, even if farmers who has got Padma award for his innovation in farming system, and he got Padma Shri. It means he is very innovating farming. He is having a skill of soil, everything he is having a knowledge. He is farming. इस तरह का किसान है जिसको पता है वो न स्कूल में गया न कभी कॉलेज में गया कल्चरल यूनिवर्सिटीज so I requested the chairman UGC and also now requesting chairman AICT that those wisdom, those skills should be recognized by the formal system. So some qualification framework should be developed that how these skills can be mapped equivalent to our PhD or master's program or undergraduate programs, and accordingly we can recommend those qualification certificates to those people. So this can become also a part of our traditional wisdom, understanding, knowledge, skill. In hereditary, many artisans, many farmers are getting skill through inheritance, and they are very innovative, very progressive, and they should also be included in the formal system of our qualification. So with this background, I would like to share a brief presentation. ये whole
Sudhir,
disabled attendees screen sharing. So
screen share
kindly
event,
provide me
Sudhir. Sudhir,
Pradeep
screen share
Mali,
event.
kindly provide me the
Yeah, he's doing it.
sharing.
He's doing it, sir. 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Now you can share.
Yeah. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this today's program on community engagement opportunities in multiple entry, multiple exit module of New Education Policy 2020 organized by MNRE. I welcome all the participants, all the regional coordinating institute coordinators and other participants of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan program and also participating institutes across the country. That why community engagement through higher education institutions? Someone may question, because we are mostly having the colonial mindset, and in that colonial mindset we are learning through only the textbooks and vomiting in the examination, and then we are getting degree. Whole night of the examination day we are preparing ourselves in for examination and answering the questions, theoretical questions, and then some marks are given to all of you by copy checking, and then we do not test what skill we are having in our mind. So therefore engagement of communities for working towards their development will promote dignity of labor and equality in the communities, and is important for achieving sustainable development goals. Because we are presently having say 45,000 higher educational institutes under UGC and AICT, and therefore connecting our education with the society is important. And it is mentioned in the NEP 2020 that the vision of higher education will require a particular a conceptual perception, understanding for what constitutes a higher education institution, whether it's a university or a college. A university will mean a multidisciplinary institution of higher learning that offers undergraduate, postgraduate programs with high quality teaching, research, and community engagement. And traditionally, Indian education system for last 2000 years, except last 100 years, was based on learning by doing. So we learned everything by doing itself. But the present rotten system in last 200 years is only textbook and examination and then percentage of marks. And education has become package driven. What society think? I'm observing in IIT that JEE examination there is a so tough competition, and every family think that his or her child should go in IIT to get good quality package in life. How that can happen unless becoming a good person? So education should be done in such a way that a person develops himself, herself, become a good person in all personal achievements and all life, physically, mentally, socially, spiritually. So higher education must enable personal growth, constructive public engagement, and productive contribution to the society. So we have to reorient the curriculum for community engagement through higher education institution, which has been emphasized by this new education policy 2020, and towards the attainment of such a holistic and multidisciplinary education, the flexible and innovative curricula of all higher education institutes shall include credit-based courses and projects in the area of community engagement and services, environmental education, value-based knowledge, digital wisdom, Indian knowledge system, all should be the part of their curricula and courses. And now UGC is preparing qualification frameworks of that skills. That is very important in new education policy. And in that context, imaginative and flexible curricular structure will enable creative combination of disciplines for study and would offer multiple entry and multiple exits. जहाँ पे भी आपको फैसिलिटी है आपने वहाँ पे पढ़ाई कर ली। आज मैं दिल्ली हूँ तो दिल्ली से कुछ कोर्स कर लिया, कल मेरे को अगर बेंगलोर जाना पड़ गया तो वहाँ से कुछ कोर्सेज कर लिए, परसों रुड़की जाना पड़ गया तो वहाँ से कुछ कर लिए। तो आई कैन अकॉर्डिंग टू माई रिक्वायरमेंट, माई अंडरस्टैंडिंग, माई इंटरेस्ट, I can opt courses, I can do courses wherever these are available, where I am present, and then all those packages, qualification and frameworks, their courses can be clubbed together and can be equivalent for providing a degree certificate or diploma or a certificate course by our higher education institute. It will make lifelong learning process, not only for 2 years, 3 years or 5 years. So this multiple entry, multiple exit, which is provided by National Education Policy, seeks to reform the higher education system by providing, among other things, flexibility to students in terms of choice of subjects to study and academic pathways. A creative combination of disciplines for study with multiple entry and exit point is one very important recommendation of new education policy. The multiple entry and exit points in the academic programs offered at higher educational institutions would remove rigid boundaries and create new possibilities for students to choose and learn the subjects of their choice. अभी क्या होता था कि कोई इंजीनियरिंग कर रहा है तो उसको कोई क्राफ्ट पसंद है, उसकी कोई हॉबी है, he cannot join that. But in this new system, it depends on your willingness, your hobby, your affection to the course, and you can join those courses. In addition, it will pave the way for seamless student mobility between or within degree granting higher educational institute through a formal system of credit recognition, credit accumulation, credit transfer, and credit redemption. मुझे आज कोई कोर्स दिल्ली में बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, एक पता चला कि नहीं एक तो बिहार में ये पर्टिकुलर कोर्स बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है, पता चला नहीं इसके अलावा भी ये जो क्राफ्ट का कोर्स है ये छत्तीसगढ़ में बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है, फिर पता चला कि नहीं ये पर्टिकुलर एक सेमेस्टर का कोर्स है और ये वहाँ पे केरला में बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है. तो यू कैन मूव इन द वेरी गुड क्वालिटी इंस्टीट्यूशन where this quality education is provided in a particular domain or course, and you can opt that. अभी तो क्या रेस्ट्रिक्ट है, हमने जिस कॉलेज में एडमिशन लिया, जिस यूनिवर्सिटी में एडमिशन लिया, we cannot move from one to another, one course to another, one place to another place. But this opportunity it was based on community engagement as an integral part of rural development and transformation. 2014, we took some faculty members in IIT Delhi for envisaging for last 25 years were working towards that how our education should be connected with society in a better way. And this envisions a transformation in rural development processes by leveraging knowledge institutions to help build the architecture of an inclusive India. And thanks to Ministry of Education, at that time Ministry of Human Resource Development, that only in IIT Delhi we envisaged this, and they made it a national program of education, higher education system. And today our reach is across the country. We are having about 45 regional coding institutes, at least one in every state. But in bigger states, we are having 2, 3, 4 regional coding institutes. Like UP, we are having IIT BHU for Eastern region, IIT Kanpur for Western region, and Dayalbagh Agra deemed university as central region of Uttar Pradesh as regional coding institute of Uttar Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. Now we are having a reach of more than say 3,200 institutions across the country, which includes all IITs, NITs, ICERs, AIMS, IIMs, central institutes, state institutes, agriculture institutes, veterinary institutes, all higher educational institutes, private, public, everyone, and working with nearly 16,000 villages. So community engagement by higher education institutions under Unnat Bharat Abhiyan favors cross learning among the village and knowledge institutions. कि हम जब हमारे स्टूडेंट्स, हमारे फैकल्टी मेंबर्स गांव में जाते हैं और गांव में जाते के देखेंगे, लोगों से बात करते हैं, जो को जो विजडम है, जो नॉलेज है, जो अंडरस्टैंडिंग है कि जमीन कैसी होनी चाहिए, मॉइस्चर कब होता है, वेदर क्या चाहिए, तो अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, तो उसकी जो विजडम है, जो हमारे टेक्निकल लोग हैं, आर्टिजन्स हैं, उनकी जो, चाहे वो कारपेंटर हो, चाहे वो ब्लैक स्मिथ हो, चाहे वो कॉबलर हो, चाहे वो मैसन हो, उनकी जो विजडम है हमारे स्टूडेंट समझते हैं, और फिर हमारे स्टूडेंट्स के पास जो मॉडर्न अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, नॉलेज है, उसको गांव तक ले जाते हैं. और दोनों का जो तालमेल है, इंटरेक्शन एंड क्रॉस लर्निंग विद विलेज कम्युनिटी एंड आवर टीचर्स एंड स्टूडेंट्स will provide a better opportunities and make our Bharat in the country. So उन्नत भारत अभियान कोई भी जैसे रजिस्टर करता है, सबसे हम लोग, तो सबसे पहले वो को विलेज अध्ययन के लिए भेजते हैं, स्टडी ऑफ विलेज, जिसमें कोई हाउस होल्ड स्टडी करते हैं, विलेज की स्टडी करते हैं, डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज हैं उनकी स्टडी करते हैं, एंड देन दे ट्राई टू नीड आइडेंटिफाई नीड्स ऑफ दैट विलेज. जो ट्रेडिशनली हमारा गवर्नमेंट सिस्टम है, उनका तो सेट पैटर्न है, और वो उसको एक रूटीन पे बना दिया, कॉन्ट्रैक्टर बेस्ड सिस्टम बना दिया, और गांव हमारे पिछड़ते चले गए, शहर हमारे बढ़ते चले गए पिछले 75 इयर्स में. तो आज आज़ादी के अमृत महोत्सव पे हमको रिफ्रेम करना पड़ेगा हमारा सिस्टम, हमारा प्रोग्राम, हमारा काम करने का तरीका. तो जो हम की प्रॉब्लम को आइडेंटिफाई करें और फिर उसके सॉल्यूशंस प्रोवाइड करें, एप्रोप्रिएट टेक्नोलॉजिकल इंटरवेंशंस क्या क्या हो सकते हैं. तो एजुकेशन सिस्टम जो हमारे स्टूडेंट्स, हमारे फैकल्टी मेंबर्स से बढ़िया कौन कर सकता है, बिकॉज उनका कोई वेस्टेड नहीं होता, उनका दूसरा फाइनेंशियल नहीं होता, इंटरेस्ट नहीं होता, उनका तो एकेडमिक इंटरेस्ट होता है, इसलिए वो अच्छे से करते हैं उसको. वंस यू आइडेंटिफाई द रियल इश्यूज एंड देन ट्राई टू प्रोवाइड एप्रोप्रिएट टेक्नोलॉजिकल solutions through programs, through village development plan and gram panchayat development plan, And then we can involve the government, NGOs, knowledge sharing, grassroots voluntary organizations for implementation of those scientific solutions. So we have to work with the local voluntary agencies, NGOs, and government systems. So Unnat Bharat Abhiyan program of our students and faculty when they are trying to develop some villages, working with the villages, involving convergence with the convergence of government administration, district administration, and local voluntary organizations and local NGOs. So various scientific solutions to problem identification by students through village Adhyan has provided many solutions across the country in last 4 5 years. Examples I have quoted here that it's a load carrier trolley in Punjab state, hydraulic lift, such kind of lift which can go in the farm and very small can was developed by some student project. Solar tunnel, greenhouse dryer coupled with biomass backup heater and automated coconut broom making machine was also developed by some of our institutions. Likewise, there are hundreds of examples, success stories, which have been contributed in the development of villages. I am happy to share with all of you that there are many villages in the livelihood and the income generation of the each family has improved a lot in past 4 5 years. Tamil Nadu, Assam, Rajasthan, where lot of our students' skill have been improved and they have been connected with the society in a better way, and they felt that this is providing them a real life challenges learning engagement and social responsibility and but they've created 7 regional centers for providing training master training institutions which can provide training to all the faculty members of the country for this particular course, because this is not having any textbook. This is local requirement, local needs, local skills, and capacity building of faculty as master trainers for community based participatory research. And now it is by the UGC because it may take long time to train our faculty members who are taking this course. So now they are expanding it to 7 to more such centers in the country. And this initiative by UGC for fostering community engagement and social responsibility through Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. Most of the framework recommendations are reinforced by National Education Policy 2020, and rural internship for students introduced by AICTE under Unnat Bharat Abhiyan is 100 hours rural internship for all BTech programs in the institutions. So AICTE and UGC both have introduced this kind of community engagement and so there are lots of story I mentioned you highlighting community engagement practices example of IIT Delhi because we are connected with it. So we have selected 3-4 village clusters. One is in Haridwar district, one is in Agra district, one is in Gurgaon district. And in Haridwar district, Gandhi Kharda cluster of these 4-5 villages, we participated in the Gram Sabha. We also got some Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gram Sankalp Pariyojana support from DST. We also got some support from CSR of ONGC, and we provided smokeless chula, lemongrass cultivation training program for the farmers, mushroom cultivation, family size biogas plant, spice processing technologies. And due to Unnat Bharat Abhiyan efforts in Haridwar district of this Gandhi Khata cluster, the government of India is one district, one product as mushroom the country. So now Haridwar district under ODOP, one district, one product mushroom production. And this was facilitated by Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. And due to our efforts of training to many people in the area, in these villages, mushroom flourished in those area and became the major activity of earning to the farmers and the people in the region. And therefore, this under one district, one product as mushroom district. Also, in Raja Ram Bhau College drainage system, sewage treatment plant, all are and the district administration has projects through that. And this is where we can say the convergence with the government, students, educational institutes, and the local provided by our institutions. Government has implemented that and provided financial support. Lesson among women in Hamirpur, Himachal Pradesh. So career point universities and other universities, they have provided training to various women in those villages for बढ़िया सवैयाँ pickle मुरब्बा agriculture cheat for geographical locations mushroom cultivation training pattal making machine cotton bags making system training and students participated in gram sabhas participated in training programs with the villagers provided training to them and now it is seen that in last 4 years the income level of all those families in 5 villages has doubled in only 4 years due to the efforts of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan institutions in that region. Like in one of village adopted by IIT Delhi in Gurgaon and Vrindavan cluster, Uttar Pradesh, problem was identified and through community engagement that we discussed with them, we interacted with the community in Gram Sabhas, also interacted with the village representatives, decided what are the problems, identified those issues and provided technical interventions and support solutions by our students, faculty members, and engaging many faculty members of those expertise available in those required areas. And these have been implemented, and this is a success story of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan for community engagement. Even in whether it's the Kerala or northeast or north or west or south, interventions for empowerment of tribal communities in Kottayam, Kerala, and many things have been done by our students of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan and faculty members of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan in that state. And this shows the convergence with Life Mission program of Kerala government. So what they did, that they collaborated with the various programs of Kerala state government programs and then implemented those things. Likewise, in many other places, you can see various live case studies, success stories, change makers of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan in Maharashtra or Kerala or Tamil Nadu or Andhra. And now our IIT Jodhpur Regional Coordinating Institute has developed a math lab program. So this math lab is developed for experimenting all the concepts of mathematics from class 6 to class 10, utilizing the locally available resources and local systems. And it is helpful in villages even in absence of math teachers. So this can also become a success stories in our villages in school education program. So I came to know that a representative from IIT Jodhpur is participating in this workshop and he can share details about all these things. So putting together the puzzle, community engagement in the multiple entry, multiple exit model proposed by New Education Policy 2020. So what could be the community engagement approach? So there are some I have presented in the form of a puzzle that bridging gap between theory and practice, knowledge sharing with community, linking research with traditional knowledge, reorientation of our curricula based on learning from community, research questions based on local needs, linkages with local institutions, and multiple entry, multiple exit model can adopt design of proficient and specialized curriculum imparting necessary skills through multiple entry and exit point courses, linkages with employment opportunities for students, capacity building of trainers, avenues for learning from practitioners, integration with social responsibility and rural management. So all these things can happen if we include our higher educational institution with new education policy and adopt these points, these ideas of engaging ourselves with community. And recently, all the Prime Minister said that India has around 7 lakh villages, 700,000 villages, nearly 45,000 higher education institute under UGC and AICT. So by 2047, every village in the country should be connected to some higher educational institution for its developmental needs, for providing a holistic development, holistic livelihood, and sustainable development of the village through Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. So by 2047, it is envisaged that through Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, all the villages of the country will be connected with our higher educational institutions for their development needs. So it is rightly mentioned by Swami Vivekananda that education isn't only collection of information but something more meaningful, and education should be man making, life giving, and character building. Thank you very much to all of you.
Professor Virendra Vijayji and friends, we have seen the presentation and also listened to the very inspiring words from Professor Virendra Vijayji. Whenever he speaks, he takes us through the country and also takes us through the challenges and also possible responses. And I have been always inspired by his way of presentation and his leadership. Across the country, Unnat Bharat Abhiyan has been making huge inroads. That's because of his leadership, and many of you as regional coordinating institutes and your own PIs, the performance of each of you has been really extraordinary. That's credit goes to the leadership of IIT Delhi especially especially to Professor Virendra Kumar Vijayji and his very good team, which has been giving inputs and also sharing success stories of other places. Friends, the original two credit course of UGC was proposed at a time when they were not thinking of multiple exit and multiple entry. Now, when we are thinking of multiple exit and multiple entry, we are looking at smaller space for several subjects and several times smaller space. So, which would mean maybe we'll have a half credit given or one credit given twice or thrice, so that at the end of first year you have an opportunity of community engagement, and also second year you have opportunity of community engagement, and third year. And in honors courses, you also have opportunity of research, which is on community engagement. So these give us challenges as well as opportunities. We would deliberate these challenges and opportunities in the next 2 days. And we will share the deliberations with Professor Virendra Kumar Vijayji and Jagdish Kumarji, who is the chairman of UGC, and also AICT chairman. We have been part of the AICT rural internships work, and together it was launched. And the rural immersion manual that we have prepared with the inspiration that we've got from Professor Virendra Vijayji, into this has also been translated to several languages in the country, and that is available. We will share our experiences, grow with those experience sharing across the country, and take inputs from each one of you. We are also looking at action research being done by you, and faculty development being done through you. Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education has a mandate of connecting with the villages, has a mandate of promoting rural education, rural management education, rural engagement education, and also experiential learning. We have been promoting experiential learning. This is an opportunity for us. Recently, surprisingly and pleasant surprise, because as a pleasant surprise, we got a letter from Professor Virendra Kumar Vijayji about involvement of Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education in promoting sustainability aspects and sustainability education. We will take up this with full earnestness, and we are committed to contribution in a way that the country is proud of the performance of higher educational institutions. Thank you very much, Professor Virendra Kumar Vijayji and your team, and of course the RCIs who have come from all over the country to the today interaction. We are looking at how in technical education, in general education, at small periods, or when you have a 1 year certificate course only, how is the community engagement aspect going to enrich the regular education? At the diploma level, how is it going to enrich? And at the degree level, how is it going to enrich? We are looking at contribution of community engagement, subject matter, the total sphere of activity, enriching total education system itself. Thank you very much for the fantastic interaction and fantastic opportunity of listening to you, Professor Virendra Kumar Vijayji and team from Delhi IIT. Thank you. Over to you, Sudhir. We are going to have a field visit now to National Academy of Agriculture and Rural Management, where we learn their sustainability promotion activities, their Green Campus initiative, and after that we will meet in the evening with the debriefing of what we have learned there in the field visit. Thank you very much. Now we will go to the field visit. Dhanyavad, namaskar.
Yes.
Namaskar.
Thank you, sir. And thank you, sir. And I would like to thank the respected chief guest, Professor Virendra Vijayji,